number 39, Jeff Hook and Jared Campbell. Hey, catch him again, then you get 2.
It's all about.
It wasn't me.
There you go. Then he weighs more. We're going for that target weight. 1.98. 1.98. And the target weight for the extra pot is 2.02. And I think, and Donnie will have to correct me if I'm wrong, this will be the closest to the target weight where it'll pay, right? So, you're in there. And smallest bag, I like your strategy. I like your strategy.
Where's he going?
In the basket after they take your picture. So here's the deal, the strategy that he's talking about. There is a prize for the smallest bag of fish, and there's a prize for the target weight. What's the name on it?
What's the name?
Harvey and Keith weighing in 1 fish. Locked in at 3.20. 3.20. Nice healthy fish there. And make sure you always drop the first one. That way you don't drop any more. Prince and Bridges coming in on the bass side. Yeah.
27.
Chris Bridges, Steve Prince. Coming in 1 for the small bag or the target weight of 2.02. Playing strategy here. Jeff Hook weighed in at 198. He's the closest so far. Oh my goodness! That right there is a $500 fish. They want to take a picture right quick. All right, we'll keep him over it real quick for a second. Hold on 1 second. He's going to throw that fish back in there, sis.
Biggest fish of my life.
2.02. That's a $500 bass right there. Now, I guarantee you that these guys, and especially those 2 guys, and Jeff and Jared, are good fishermen, but the strategy is, I bet they caught more fish than that. But maybe they didn't catch quite enough to think they were going to take it home. So they just brought in their target weight for their smallest bag. Who do we got? The shorts? Stewart's. Stewart. With 7 crappie. 7 crappie right here. Weighing in at 4.94. 4.94. Hang around here. We're going to take some pictures. You got a big fish you want to weigh? Okay.
No.
All right.
They have a target weight. I said they have a target weight too. They might as well weigh one of them.
Check. Do you have one that weighs right at 1 pound? We're looking for a 101. Looking for a 101. I'm going to say that one. It'll be 109. 94.94. You're still the closest. Check. All right, take that right there and tell me how you caught it. Oh, come on.
She caught them all.
You can talk into it. Did you catch them on a minute?
Yes, I know.
How deep of water? 16 feet of water? How deep are the fish? 16? All right, so take 2 of these. And you take 2 of those. That one right there. They might be small, but there may be somebody that don't catch a limit today, and you did.
3, 2, 1. Got it.
All right, great job, guys. You're the closest to the target weight, and right now you're leading the crappie division.
There's a.
What do we got next? Is there somebody in line now? Boat number Don Moreland bringing in a limit of crappie. A whole limit of 7 for the tournament. They are good and lively. Good limit of 7 fish right here. 740, 740. And Don, you're going to have to come pick out your big fish. I can't do it. I can probably see it, but I can't do it. Unless you're going for big fish.
Well, 1 point.
Your target weight is 1.01. 12 and a half. 1 pound, 11 ounces. 133. 133. Good try. Hold a couple up though. We got to take a picture.
Got it.
Awesome. Congratulations. And we're going to see how it pans out in the end.
All right, we got buck 32.
You did great, bro. You did great.
Buck 32, Kevin O'Loughlin and Rob Ryder.
Kevin Laughlin and Rob Wright. Kevin Laughlin and Rob Wright. Ryder. They've got 3 bass. They've got 3 bass. For 7 pounds, 7.15. 7.15. Tell us how you caught them.
White spinnerbait.
White spinnerbait. What did you stay here on the Grand? Did you make a big run?
All the way back of whatever this first looked at.
Cedar Creek, all the way to
the
that.
back.
Oh, lucky. That's
Two
a
foot of water.
that's an old go-to in Cedar Creek. White spinnerbait, big blade, small blade,
Big blade.
big blade, slow rolling.
Slow roll.
What was the water temperature when you guys started this morning? Didn't even look.
I had one 14 7/8 and missed another keeper.
Well,
And we caught all kinds of white bass, catfish.
catfish.
Yeah.
On the spinnerbait. All right. Well, I'm going to take that, and I want you to hold a couple of these up. They're going to take your picture. This your first year fishing this tournament?
Yes.
All right.
Actually, I work for a company.
You do work for Compass. Okay. Are you going to come back fishing next year?
I think I'm going to work it.
You're going to work instead of fishing, huh?
Yeah, a lot of work. Good tool for this.
Does he want to pick that?
No, you did great. Do you want to weigh one in for big? I think, what is it, 3 something now? 320. Okay. All right. The girls right here will take them.
Thank you.
And I'm glad you fished it this year, and really consider fishing it next year.
I'm going to work it.
JB Gray and Jared Fosno. JB and Jared playing a little strategy here, looking for that 202 in the smallest bag here. 158, 158.
Is that one fish?
Here, hold that up, JB. They're going to take your picture.
You want to grab it? Got it.
All right, I'm going to hand that fish. Go ahead, put him in here real quick. Tell us how you caught him.
Well, we sucked, but all on a big worm and a new prototype bait we can't talk about. But it was rough. We caught probably 10 or 12, but only 2 keepers all day.
A lot of short fish. Did you guys stay here in the Grand, or did you make a big run?
Yeah, ran up to around Sky Village, and that was about it. So we
Okay.
stuck close, and it didn't pay off.
Yeah. Well, we appreciate you fishing. We hope you'll fish next year. And hang around. That might be a $500 fish.
We're going to find out.
Don and Ryan Taylor. Right here. Come on up here. I want to see what these fish weigh. 601, 601. 601. You got a big one in there? I'm doing well. And yourself?
It's not huge, but it's decent.
Okay, let's weigh him. 123. 123. Hold a couple up. I'll take your weigh-in bag for a second. Grab a couple of pieces there and hold those up for the pretty girls with the cameras.
Make
Got
sure
it.
it's a good one.
Make sure it's a good one. So tell us how you caught them.
We caught them on jigs right on the drop.
Hair jig, plastic,
Plastic. Silver
big one?
rope.
Big, small? Little inch and a half. Is it like a tube skirt bait or a profile bait or curly tail?
Blue on the front, silver on the twisted tail.
Nice. Were they deep?
10 to 12 foot.
10 to 12 foot.
We had a boat problem with my automatic ghost pump. I just had installed, kept running and running, wouldn't shut off, so the battery was dead, so we had to stop 2 minutes ago.
Oh, mercy.
Yeah, we didn't always make it here in time.
Oh, well, you did. You made it on time. You brought in a limit of fish, and we appreciate you guys very much.
Thank you. Sorry.
Mike Posey and Preston McKinley. Mike Posey and Preston McKinley coming up. Those guys are definitely bass fishing. Tell me what you caught them on.
I caught mine on a chartreuse spinnerbait. The rest of them came off of a bruiser chatterbait.
Bruiser chatterbait. 6.80. 6.80. Okay. They've got one that might be a 202 here. We have a 202 fish, but we're gonna, nope. Well, they may put it in, if you got one, then we'll just put names in a hat and draw them at the end. So draw them in there. 252. 252. Preston, grab a couple of those and let your dad hold one. Or grandpa, I mean. So I want to hear more about this bait that you caught them on. 3/8 ounce Ozark Flash. All right, did you flip any plastics today? Did you flip any Alex Palmer's plastics today? Yeah. I've been catching them on a black with a pigtail worm that he's got. It's working really, really good. Alex is getting into the bait business. He's doing a good job. Do you have any other sponsors that you'd like to thank?
Yeah, Crane Pest and Lawn, Farmers Baits, Everhart's, C Squared, Bucksaw.
Awesome. A lot of local places right here that's helping these guys out to go around and fish these tournaments. So give them a round of applause. Good job, guys.
Right over there.
Those will be memories, fishing tournaments with his grandfather. Those will be memories that'll last a lifetime. Well, Team Larson coming in on the bass side. There's a good solid fish. Stay in there, buddy. Team Larson, come up here, wild man. 282. 282. Tell us how you caught this guy. Way up in the river on a spinnerbait. Did you catch any more fish besides him? A couple shorts. All right, what was you throwing? Just a spinner all day. Stuck with it. Right on. Yeah. Hold that up, and that young lady right there is going to take your picture. Greenway and Clifford. Greenway and Clifford. They've got 4. They've got 4 here. How you doing, fella? Good. Tell us how you caught them. Yeah. Try this right there. There you go. Get real close.
We got them all on finesse worms and just great things. Yeah. That we had on lookout. So.
Awesome. 7 pounds even. 7 pounds even. Crankbait, we haven't heard that yet today. Take 2 and I'll hold your weigh-in bag right there and you take a couple and they're going to get your picture right there real quick.
No big?
You don't have anything you want to weigh for big fish, do you?
About 203?
What about 202? Got target weight of 202. Okay. 217. 217. All right, guys. Thank you very much. Here's your weigh-in sack. Looks like they're getting the food and stuff set up back there. While we're waiting here, I want to thank just a couple of sponsors. Patterson Dental, Hawthorne Bank, Alan Stevens, Mike Keith Insurance, Bucksaw Resort and Marina, Clinton Division of Tourism, Donnie Cook, Everhart's Outdoors, and Powell Meat Companies. Just a few of the sponsors we're going to continue to name throughout this weigh-in. Also, I want to remind you that your boat number for next year is based on when you sign up. And so, as soon as you weigh in today, you can sign up for next year to get a good boat number. So if you're here and you've already weighed in and everything and you want to go ahead and sign up for next year to get an early boat number, I think they had 8 or 9 sign up last night. So go ahead and sign up for next year, pay your entry, and get in an early boat number. I know the girls have been checking in at the dock, but we're about 30 minutes away, just about actually 33 minutes away from the weigh-in line closing. So everybody's got about a half hour to get up here and get in this weigh-in line. It will close in 33 minutes. 33 minutes. All right, next we got Team Barton on the bass side. Team Barton have brought some fish to weigh in. All right, looks like Team Barton's brought in 3 here today. Hey, how's it going, guys? Come on up. Come on up. All right. Yeah. $687. Tell us how you caught him. I think that thing's on. Should be on. There you go. Should be on. Talk right into it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we flipping points, plastics and whatnot. That's really about it.
It's not
The
working.
little one?
Oh, yeah, it's not working.
If you got one, just one. Yeah. Hello.
Go ahead, keep talking. Okay.
Go for it.
Okay. We were just flipping points with plastics and whatnot. That's really about it.
Or what? Flipping a worm or flipping a lizard or?
Lizard,
Rush out was a lizard? Was it? Yeah.
worms and crawls.
Worms and crawls. Right on. Did you stay in the Grand or did you make a run?
We went
Up in the Osage. You made a run. Know this guy. He's going to make a run. Oh. All right. Well, congratulations. Hold a couple of those up real quick. Especially, you notice my brother here's got his shirt on from last year. These guys have come back and fished this tournament. How many years have you fished it? 6 or 7 years now they've fished this tournament. We really appreciate these guys coming back year after year after year. And next year is going to be our 10th anniversary. 10th anniversary of this tournament coming up next year, so it's going to be very, very special. We appreciate you guys. It's going to be a special year next year. Mark Horton's bringing in one. Strategizing there a little bit. Yeah, strategizing, I can tell. Oh, 198. 198. Didn't get it. Nope. We've got one that's already there already, right on 202. Prince and Bridges brought in one fish for 202. No. Hold him up, take a picture real quick. That fish has come out of some clean water somewhere. You must have went on the lower lake, huh?
Mile Long Bridge.
By the Mile Long Bridge. You can tell that fish got real pretty lines, real clean. Nice. Jim Wyatt and Jeff Arndt. Jim Wyatt and Jeff Arndt. And they've got a bag here. Okay. We'll weigh them all, then we'll weigh the one for big fish. They've got 3 fish going for $8.39. $8.39 and 3 fish. $8.39. That's a good bag, guys. You might as well come on up. They're going to take your pictures and that. Because I think right now, isn't that leading? That is leading right now. I'm going to tear this scale out. We'll weigh this for big fish. I think big fish right now is 320-ish. 320. So we're going to weigh this guy. 333. Oh, lucky number 3. So right now, your brand new leaders and big fish leaders. Hold that up. Hold you a couple up there. That young lady right there is going to take your picture. And then we're going to talk for a minute. Awesome, guys. Here, take this right here. Kind of tell us about the day, what you caught them on, the area.
Jigs, Senkos, about 1 to 4 feet.
1 to 4 feet, caught them shallow, flipping. Did you stay here in the Grand or? Mouth of Tebow. Okay. So you made the run. Did you catch a lot of fish or was this pretty much it? A lot of swimmers, huh? All right. Well, great job, guys. You're our leaders right now. Baker and Baker. Here's your weigh-in bag, boys. Thank you. Baker and Baker. And here comes another strategy fish. Looking for that 202 mark in that small bag. Looking for that 202, 191, 191. Nope, 202. The target weight's been hit. I'm going to hold it up. She's going to take your picture right there. Awesome. We're going to put him in here, and the girls will take him to the release tank. You betcha. Thank you. All right, Robbie Hills and Rick Salisbury on the crappie side. On the crappie side, and they should have 7. They've got a good bag.
Bosh, you got it. 12.
835. 834. 834 locked in right there. 834. There's your new crappie leaders. And you're going to weigh a big fish here. I'm just going to throw him back in there and tear this scale out. I can't pick him out for you. There you go. And Rick, you can take the microphone and tell us what you caught him on. Go ahead. Big fish at 147. 147. There's your new leaders and big fish leaders. Now hold these up. Get 2, and she's going to take your picture. All right, so tell us what you was fishing with.
I was fishing with David Townsend.
Just another crappie bait wiggler. Okay, so small profile bait. If you don't know what a wiggler is, it's like 2 salmon eggs with about a 1/4-inch tail on it, or 3 salmon eggs with a 1/4-inch tail on it. It's a little bitty bait. Where were you at, in the upper Grand?
Yeah, I was.
Stayed in the Grand Arm. Were the fish deep or shallow? Or?
I was between 8 and 10 feet long.
8 and 10 foot. All right. Well, you're leading right now, and you got big fish. So grab something cold to drink. Travis Lorenz and Gilbert Johnson. Travis Lorenz and Gilbert Johnson on the crappie side, and they're bringing in 7. Travis Lorenz, Gilbert Johnson, weighing 539. 539. Boys, you got a big one in there you'd like to weigh? You got a 147 big fish right now. Tell me what you caught him on. There you go.
I caught mine on a black chartreuse tube jig. Tipped it off with a crappie nibbler.
121. Black and chartreuse with a crappie. Oh, meat potatoes, man. It's just hard to beat that color, isn't it? Anywhere you go in the country, it seems like that black and chartreuse is where you want to be. What about you? About the same with the crappie nibble? Did it seem do you feel like the crappie nibble really made a difference? Yeah, it seems like you kind of hear both ways, but on days when the bite's tough, every added advantage is worth it. So grab a couple of those, and you grab a couple of those, and they're going to take your picture right there. Is this the first year for y'all? Second. I was going to say, I thought you were here before. Good. You guys planning on fishing next year with us? Awesome. Awesome. We're excited about next year. It's going to be the 10-year anniversary of the Big Fish Bright Future Tournament. Ten-year anniversary next year coming up, and the girls are getting some special stuff lined up. Kent Parrish and Brant Whistle, if I read that right. Okay. All right, here we go. Here's our first limit of bass brought in today. Our first limit. Stay with me. And it's always exciting to do that right there. It's always exciting. Even if I didn't get to catch it, man. What a stack right here. Brand new leader right here. 12.78. Brand new leaders. Brand new leaders. 3 something is a big fish. You want to weigh one of these for the big fish. Okay, keep a hold of him just a second. Great limit of fish. Let me tear it out here so we get it. There you go. Drop him in there. 345. 345. I'm not sure where that fell in. It's big fish right there. So your new leader and big fish right here. Hold a couple of them up. She's going to take your picture. And then I want to visit with you a minute. The first person to bring in a limit today. Awesome work. Awesome work. I'm going to give you this right there. Speak into it loud and clear. And tell us about what you caught him on. Here you go.
I can't really brag on it. I got to take a picture of everything.
He's the one that, what did he catch him on? Cincos. Shallow water then again? Okay. Did you stay in the upper Grand or did you run a long ways? Or? Okay. Do you know what the water temperature was when you started this morning? About 72. It sounds about right. So the Cinco bite, 1 to 5 feet. Is that the only 5 that you caught? Caught some shorts. Right? No calling, but a good solid limit, especially for this time of year and the way the bite's been. So, all right. Good job, guys. Okay. Matthews and Starford. Matthews and Starford. And they've got 4. Chunkers. These fish are getting fat. They're starting to look like fall fish, aren't they? 1003. 1003. Got a 345 big fish. Okay. We'll hold a couple up anyhow. We're going to take a picture. Awesome job. What'd you catch him on? Shaky head and a jig. Seems like that's slower. We've had some spinnerbait fish, but it seems like that slower fall presentation is going to be the key, huh? All right. Well, great job. And we're going to see where it all stacks up after a bit. Reach and Bennett. Frequent flyers to this tournament. Frequent flyers to a lot of tournaments, and they've got 4. And they've got 4 coming in at 978. 978. 978. Good job, guys. Those guys are always in the hunt. It seems like they've been doing this a long time. If you're a young bass angler and you're trying to learn and you look for people to learn from, these guys, Steve Prince, Chris Bridges, Reach and Bennett, these guys, they are some of the best hammers that have fished on this lake, and these guys will give you advice. If you're a young person here and you want to talk about bass fishing, just reach out to these guys while they're here. They'll help you out. Campbell and Langford. Campbell and Langford. Campbell and Langford, and they've got 4. And it's going to go 1002. 1002. We got a 345 big fish. Okay. We're going to weigh this one for the big fish. Huh? Yeah. 352. 352. Squeaked it in there. Good job here. Hold that up. Hold a couple of those up. She's going to take your picture right there. That's all right. Got the big fish lead right now. What'd you catch him on? Caught him on a red worm, and I'm going to say it was a 10-inch worm, not a little worm, right? And probably in the mouth of Tebow. No. Oh, they went up to Palmy. Made the long run. Well, good job, guys. Good job.
Better you? Doing all right? Yeah.
Oldie and Oldie. Weighing in one, looking for that target weight. 195. 195. But hey, look, hold this fish up. There is a $500 mixed couple. And I haven't seen another lady up here yet except for on the crappie side. So, I don't even know if there is one. But if there's one and they didn't catch a fish, you might win $500. All right, did you catch them? You did. All right, here we go. Hold on, don't. No, you're going to talk into this, and you're going to talk loud, and you're going to tell all your secrets.
I won't need that because I'm a loud talker.
All right.
Yeah, I don't really have any secrets. I throw soft plastics, I throw them slow, and I'm patient and wait for the bite. So that's what I got.
That slow presentation just keeps coming back. So, do you have any sponsors you'd like to thank?
My husband.
Costco Construction. I think Tire Bargains there in Festus, Missouri.
Yes.
They contribute a lot to our program. Festus Fishing Team, so we fish for.
Yes.
So thank you guys very much for coming.
Awesome. Super glad to have you. Great job. Great job. Hendricks and Hendricks. Hendricks and Hendricks weighing in one. How you doing? Good. 251. 251. Hold it up right here. That girl right there with the camera's going to take your picture. Make you famous. Oh, here's another mixed couple coming in. Here we go, right here back in the deal there. But thank you very much. Hey, look, the cold drinks are in the back. The food's getting set up. The raffle's running. And we've got 14 minutes left for the line to be open. Williams and Williams. Williams and Williams. 167. 167. Little strategy right there. Yeah. Reed and Cruisen. Reed and Cruisen. Reed and Cruisen. Here we go. Here we go. Thank you. Another limit of 5. Looking real good right here. 11:36. 11:36. All right. Tell us what you caught them on. Spinner baits. Spinner baits. Slow rolling. Burning them back. Slow rolling. Back to that slow presentation. Hold a couple up. She's going to take your picture right there. Grab a couple of those. Yep. All right. Good job, guys. Maxwell and Maxwell. Maxwell and Maxwell. How we doing, buddy? Looks good. Got a limit of fish here. Tell us how you caught them. Brush piles and rock piles. What'd you catch them on? Worms. 1239. 1239. Was it a big worm or a little worm? 10-inch worm? Right on. 350 something is a big fish. You got one of those in here? You got one you want to try? Okay. Hold a couple of those up right there and she's going to take your picture. It looks like a whole bunch of people's going to take your picture, bro. You got like this fan club out here, paparazzi. I'll hold a couple up for you here. Are you ready?
Good job. Good job.
All right, my man. You're going to be right in there if you're not in there. That's a good weight. You're in second right now. Tyler Ford and Andy Ford. Tyler Ford and Andy Ford on the crappie side. Tyler Ford and Andy Ford, and they're bringing 7 good ones. $832. Guys, you got a big fish in there. I think 145, 147, 147. Big fish leading right now. You're in second place right now. That fish right there is a 128. 128. You got a whole bunch of them just like that, don't you? Them 130 fish. Yeah. Great job, guys.
Brandon and Farmer.
Okay. One fish coming in looking for that target weight. And maybe that small bag, right? Looking for that $500. 172. 172. Hold that up real quick. She's going to take your picture. I don't know if that's the smallest, but it could be a $500 fish. All right, look, the raffle's going to close when the last bag gets weighed in. If you're here and you're not in a tournament, you can still purchase raffle tickets. So get on those raffle tickets. The meal's getting set up. If you're here and you want to eat, it's $15. If you'd like to eat the meal tonight and you're not an angler in the tournament, it's $15. You come see these people right here, they'll take your money. Doug Long, Marty Watson. Doug Long, Marty Watson. And they've got a limit. Big bass is $3.52. Yep, it kind of stands out in the crowd, doesn't it? There you go, $14.66. $14.66. There's a new leader. New leader, Doug Long, Marty Watson. Been doing this a long time right here on Truman. You can come up and I'll let you point because I don't want to be the one. So. Your brand new leaders. Very good on this lake. 341, 340, 340. A nice limit of fish and your brand new leaders. Waters and Johnson. Waters and Johnson. And they've got 4. Waters and Johnson weighed in at 938. 938 in 4 fish. Great job, guys. I tell you what, I know there was some strategizing going on here with some of these anglers who've caught more fish, but we're either chasing a target weight or chasing small bag. But all week long, I've heard about how terrible the bite is. And here you guys keep bringing in all these fish. That's awesome.
9 crappie. 15 crappie, tops. 15.
Kevin Pitts and Travis Mace. Very good crappie fishermen on this lake, and they've got a limit. And they're going to come in at 865. 865, I think a 147 maybe. Okay. $172, new big fish leader. Hold a couple of those up, Travis, and this young lady's going to take your picture. And you're the new crappie leaders and a big fish leader. All right, we're making money now. All right, Austin Brandstein and Chance Riley. Austin Brandstein and Chance Riley. They've got 7 fish. What's up, fellas? 747, 747. You got a 172 in there? Hold a couple of them up a piece. She's going to take your picture right there. And you guys stayed in the Grand. And 6 to 10 feet of water. 12 foot of water. Any favorite bait that was better than anything else? Minnows in the morning, jigs in the afternoon. Wise advice right there. All right, well, hang around. We got drawing for money even if you don't catch one. Dinner's going to be ready in 10 minutes. 10 minutes. The weigh-in line closes in 5. The weigh-in line closes in 5 minutes. 169. 169. Not sure whose that is, but it's 169. Oh. Playing that strategy again. Looking for that 202. Delozier and Gunther. Delozier and Gunther. On the back side.
Number 1.
All right, and they've got 5. All these fish are good and lively to be returned back. They're good and cold. These guys are doing a really good job with their fish care. 10:57, 10:57, 10:57. A lot of these guys out here will tell you them bass smell like money, and I tell you they stink. Corey Mantonia and Marty Snyder. Corey Mantonia, Marty Snyder on the crappie side. Corey Mantonia, Marty Snyder. 4 minutes on the weigh-in line. 4 minutes. Solid limit of fish right here. Settle down, boys and girls. 7:21. 7:21. That's some long fish. They can eat cheeseburger, don't they? Some long fish. Guys, grab a couple out of there a piece and let's get a picture. Right there, that girl right there. You got a 172 in there? It's only one. All right. Corey Mantonia, Marty Snyder. They have one close. It's one fish. Kelly and Jack. Oh, Jackson and Kelly. I'm getting in there. I'm coming around. There's a nice fish. $5.97 and 2. You want to weigh this guy here for the big fish? What is big fish? 350? 352? All right, here we go. We got a contender right here. Brand new big fish, 363. 363. Each one of you hold one up real quick, and all the folks right there are going to take your picture. What'd you catch them on? Black jelly bean and a bobber, you say? Okay. Did you guys stay here in the Grand Arm? Flipping most of the day? Or? Okay. Right on. Well, I appreciate you guys. You're the big fish leader right now. Okay. Brian Patton. Tanner Spooner. Okay, we're going to take this off. The target fish is for one, like if you're playing that strategy, it is one fish. You want to weigh just one fish? Just a one target fish.
What's the weight?
Here comes that strategy. that's the closest so far, right? Yeah, so that's closest to the target weight right now. That was a wise move. Here's your marker. Yeah, wise move there, fellas. AJ Job and Blaine Mueller. Al Job and Blaine Mueller. 1 minute, lane line closes. They've got 4. There's a hammer in there too. Come on up, you ought to take a picture anyhow. They're going to have 4 fish weighing 1074. 1074. No, wait, there's some big fish, right? Yeah. 376, your brand new big fish leader. 376, hold a couple up, boys. They're going to take a picture right there.
What'd you catch them on?
All jig, all day long. Any certain color? Black and blue. Truman Lake Special. Yeah. Weigh-in line is closed. The weigh-in line is closed. If you didn't weigh in any fish, still you need to check in, turn your number in, please. But the weigh-in line is closed. At this time, I'd like to read off some sponsors of this event. Patterson Dental, Bucksall Resort and Marina, Alan Stevens, Clinton Tourism Association, Donnie Cliff, Golden Valley Memorial Hospital, Hawthorne Bank, Mike Keith Insurance, Tech Electronics, Gates Floor and More, Parks Cabinets, Powell Meat Company is going to be serving the dinner back there. Rhea Newcomb, Q's Cabins by the Lake, Lloyd Tire, Amanda Redmond, Jeff Falconberry, Natasha Falconberry, Crest, Everhart's Outdoor Supply, Quality Plus Services, Trotter and Morton Facility Service, Kansas City, Meadows Contracting, Timber Hole Taxidermy, Doll Services, All Season Lawn Care and Snow Removal, Jim Falk Motors and Oak Star Bank. Also this morning as we came in, you see a guy down here videotaping this weigh-in is for Truman Lake Fishing Intel. If you haven't heard of Truman Lake Fishing Intel, it is a website where there's daily fishing reports, tips, tricks, there's guides, there's just pros in the area that get on this website and add information. So if you don't get to come down except for on the weekends, you can go in and see what's going on, what the lake clarity is, what the water temperature is, where the fish are biting, what they're biting on, and make the best use of your time. Tyler Mahoney's here, who owns Truman Lake Fishing Intel, and he's added 2 Pro Plus memberships to one of the raffle baskets back there. It's a $75 a piece value, and that'll get you a Pro Plus membership to the website. We have monthly round table discussions, a video podcast where we sit and we talk about what's going on right here on Truman Lake. Truman Lake Fishing Intel, Tyler Mahoney, there's a deal in that raffle right there, so check that out. There's cold drinks at the back, there's sodas in the cooler, there's a keg back there if you'd like a cold beer. Good thing their buddy called him on the phone.
Don't forget to mention that.
Yeah, he better split it with you. Okay, you bass anglers, $500 just for being here. $500 right here. $500 just for showing up. Jeff Falkenberry, no, that's not it. Matthews and Starforth. Matthews and Starforth. There he is, I know he's here, I saw him. $500. Yeah. Hey, real quick, that food line's moving back there. That's Powell Meat Company that sponsored tonight's supper, so give them a round of applause. Crappie? Okay. Crappie mixed couple. Crappie mixed couple. $200 for the mixed couple and the crappie side. Come on up. Shandy Stewart and Sarah Stewart. Congratulations. And they brought in a limit of fish as well. They weighed in a limit of crappie as well. All right, if you were a mixed couple in the bass side, mixed couple in the bass side, there's only 4 people, so all mixed couples, pay attention. This is $500. Gary and Kim Hendricks, $500. All right. She's gonna take a picture. Also want to thank Bucksall Resort Marina for this pavilion and this space and hosting this tournament. They do a wonderful job for us every single year. And also each of these people that you see wearing these blue shirts like this, like the one I have on, just give them a thank you, because all these ladies and Philip, they work real hard all year long to make this thing go round, getting stuff ready, getting prizes, getting money rounded up. So make sure to thank all these ladies wearing these shirts. All right, so you guys know that this Big Fish Bright Future, the money that's raised here goes to help with the dental procedures on some children that typically can't afford to get dental work. If you don't know, your dental work has a lot to do with your body. Bad teeth can cause a lot of problems. And so these two right here are 2 of your dentists from Compass Health who perform the procedures on the kids. They travel around in the bus from school to different places. So give them a hand.
to the schools that does dentistry on wheels, but we also have 6 locations here in our area where anyone can come and see us. So a lot of dentistry is done in our buildings. So Tracy had asked if I would say something about childhood oral care and how important it is. So me being the dentist that's on the bus, I pretty much only work with the kiddos. And so I've got a pretty good passion for childhood oral health. And even though cavities are completely preventable and not hereditary at all, decay is the most common chronic disease among our children. So it's estimated that about 20% of kids between the ages of 5 and 11 will have untreated decay, which can severely affect their growth and development and their social skills, along with their speech. So it's very important for that to get fixed. There's even research that shows that children with poor oral health perform more poorly in school, have not great social relationships, and are less successful later in life. So fortunately, we can help that with treatment, but also a lot of education, which is something Compass really pushes, is you don't know what you don't know, so it's our job to teach you. And then where all of you come in is all of the money that was raised at this tournament goes directly to the kids in our community. If they're if their parents can't afford dental treatment. So thank you so very much for being here and helping such a great cause. Yeah, like she said, education is also a big part of what we like to do. We like to see the whole family come in and learn good oral health and eating and drinking habits together so they can all improve and pass those good habits down to their next kids and as they're growing up. Thank you all for being here.
All right, thank you, ladies. All right, we're going to start with the crappie side. And we're going to start with the smallest bag of crappie for $200 is going to be Patton and Spooner. Brian Patton, $200. And they also were the closest to the target weight of 101 with a 103 for another $200. All right, so come right in here with Donnie. And they're going to get your picture.
Thank you.
Okay, next is the big fish crappie with a 172 was Kevin Pitts, Travis Mace. And also, while you're here, so you don't have to make 2 trips, this was also your first place team with a weight of 8.65. They won $650 for that.
Good job, thank you.
Good job, guys. All right, what do we got left right here? We got 4th place crappie for $130. Brent Stein and Riley, Chance and Austin, where you at? There you go. $130 with a weight of 747. And in 3rd place for $250 with a weight of 8.32, the team of Ford and Ford. Come right over here with Donnie and get a picture with her.
Thank you, guys.
All right, they took 3rd with 832, and just that 3rd and 2nd was so close, actually 2 100ths. 834 went 2nd place for Robbie Hills and Rick Salisbury, $335. Right over here for the picture with Donnie.
Thanks, guys.
All right, we're going to switch over to the bass side. The bass side. Again, I can't thank you guys enough. If this is your first year, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of money. It's a chance to win and not really have to catch much. That's pretty sweet. Okay, so the smallest bag of fish. This takes some strategy, right? They may have caught some more fish, but it's like, man, we're not going to win with 8 pounds. So let's get the closest, smallest fish we have that's a legal fish and bring it in and go for that small bag prize. And that small bag went to Jared Fosno and JB Gray with 1.58. $500. $500. Hey, you gotta take a picture with her.
Don't run away. Thank you, guys. Upside down. Thank you, guys.
I know a lot of these guys and a lot of these really heavy anglers just brought in that one fish, either chasing that target weight or chasing that small bag. I know that they caught a lot more fish than that. If they didn't, I'd say you're getting paid to suck. But I know they caught a lot more fish than that. The exact target weight bass with a 2.02 for another $500. The target weight was 2.02. The fish they brought in was 2.02. Chris Bridges and Steve Prince. They fish this every single year, all 9 tournaments. So give them another round of applause.
Another picture. Smile, asshole.
Thank you guys.
Appreciate y'all. All right, the big bass, the big fish, with a 3.76 for $520. The team of Job and Mueller. Right on. Sounds good. Okay, for 10th place, weighing 938 and $130 check goes to Waters and Johnston. Waters and Johnston.
Gets their money back.
Right. So 10th place through 7th place, you're going to take a picture right now. 10th place through 7th place basically gets their entry fee back. Entry fee's $130, and 10th through 7th is going to pay $130. So the 9th place team with 978, Reach and Bennett. Reach and Bennett. How many years have you fished this?
I think we fished them all.
I think you have too, I'm pretty sure. This is another guy that's fished every one of these tournaments.
Thank you guys do a great job. Got it? Got it?
They fished each and every one of these tournaments, and guys, I can't stress enough, and especially some of you younger guys that I see running around. I've been blessed to grow up at this lake. I've been blessed to know these guys for 20 plus years. And I'm telling you, some of the best bass anglers on Truman Lake are in this place right now. And if you want any kind of information, just hit them up, and they're willing to talk to you. 8th place for their entry feedback, Jared Campbell, Darren Langford. They also have fished all 9, or Jared has anyway, has fished, take a picture of her, has fished all 9 years of this tournament. yeah, he doesn't have a choice really, but he gets to. 7th place for your entry feedback with a weight of 10.03, Matthews and Starforth. Matthews and Starforth, and they made a $500 check earlier, so they're, yeah. Those guys can buy lunch tomorrow. Awesome job, guys. How many years have you fished it? 5 years. So give them a round of applause. 5 years they've fished this tournament. Donna. There.
That'd be fine. Better picture.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, 6th place for $130 your entry fee back with a weight of 10.57. Delosier and Gunter. Christian Delosier. There he is. You betcha, buddy. And you're still Mike Keith, right? Yes. So Mike Keith Insurance, as you've seen, is one of our sponsors here. Christian's with Mike Keith. So give Mike Keith Insurance a round of applause. Thanks, Christian, for helping out with this tournament. 5th place with 1074 and a $300 check. Job and Mueller. Job and Mueller. They were also your big fish winners. Also your big fish winners.
Thank you.
In 4th place with 1136, For $400, Reed and Cruson. Reed and Cruson. John's here, I saw him. John's another one that's fished this tournament every year, I believe. He's been here every year, all 9 years. So give John a round of applause.
Thank you, guys.
All right. Getting into big money here. $700 for third place with a weight of 12.39. Maxwell and Maxwell. Congratulations, gentlemen.
Thank you so much for pushing our tournament.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Awesome job. All right, in second place, winning $900 with a weight of 12.78, Parrish and Whittle.
Thank you very much.
You betcha. Gonna take a picture with that young lady right there.
Thank you guys very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Appreciate it.
All right, and as we begin to wrap up here, guys, there's still food and drinks back there. Make sure you eat, hang around. Again, I can't stress enough, all these girls with these blue shirts on, and Phillip, all these girls, and Phillip, with these blue shirts on, these are the ones that's been working ever since the tournament ended last year. But the last 2 or 3 days, this last week has really been a lot of work, and they've put all this in. So give them a round of applause. And when you're finished eating and you're just sitting around in conversation, just make sure to walk by and shake a hand and thank them for what they do. First place wins $1,400, almost exactly the amount of fish that they weighed in, with 14.66. Marty Watson and Doug Long. Marty and Doug as well is another team that's fished all 9 of these tournaments. They've cut checks in most of them. They've done really, really good. So give them another round of applause. They fish this thing every year so far.
Thank you, guys.
Doug, would you like to give a speech? Absolutely. Absolutely. I think that wraps up our Bass Weigh-In. Don't forget, you can register today right here at this table for next year's tournament to get that early boat number. So if you want to register today, you cashed a check, you won some money, you want to go ahead and throw the entry fee back in, let's get that done so you get an early boat number for next year. All right?
Hey, I know I said this last night, but we do want to thank Jeff Falconberry for every year taking the time out of his schedule to help us with our tournament, and we greatly appreciate it. So we have a gift certificate to Win Eye Seafood for him and whoever he wants to take.
Thank you guys. It's an honor. It's a privilege. I have a lot of fun doing it. I've been guiding on this lake for a long time, and I've got to hang around a bunch of you knuckleheads and been friends a long time, and that's why I like to do it so much. So I appreciate each and every one of y'all jumping in here and supporting a great cause. So thank you guys.